I'm Jeff Reznick, Senior Historian on the federal staff of the National Library of Medicine and author of the article Toward a Civil Society in the fall 2024 issue of New York Archives magazine. My article is about a gentleman named Bernarr Cooper. He led the Bureau of Mass Communications of the New York State Education Department from the early 1960s to the early 1980s. During the 1970s, he and his colleagues produced or co-produced more than 1,500 educational programs and distributed them widely to public schools and libraries across New York State. The Bureau also published classroom guides for teachers, formally evaluated many programs to measure their intended impact, and provided cutting-edge media duplication and distribution services to administrators, librarians, and teachers. Cooper's passion for educational television took viewers on a trip to Mars. It helped to teach them about the key functions of our federal government, the impact of pollution on the environment and public health, and the importance of a healthy diet and physical activity. His dedication and that of his contemporaries also brought vegetable soup to generations of children, helping to teach them about the importance of racial tolerance. It was through my previous research on vegetable soup that I became interested in Cooper. As head of the Bureau of Mass Communications, working closely with his project director William Hetzer and vegetable soup executive producer Jana Kreut-Brandt, Cooper and the Bureau overall seemed to me fascinating subjects deserving of more research and public attention. The outcome is my article in New York Archives magazine and a longer version in the Journal of Popular Film and Television, which tells the story of Cooper and his clear vision of mass communications and educational technology for the advancement of civil society and the improvement of individual and community health and well-being. With ambition, passion, tenacity, and accumulated experience in regional and international broadcasting, Cooper honed his vision over time, and he implemented it through his leadership of the Bureau, the technologies it supported, and the diverse programming it achieved for communities in New York State, nationwide, and Canada. My article draws on rare and unique collections of the New York State Archives, including catalog inventories of and guides to the many diverse productions of the Bureau, published evaluations of a few programs which reflect contemporary research methods, and correspondence by Bernarr Cooper, giving insight into his administrative leadership. This article also draws on image collections of the Bank Street College of Education and Florida State University libraries, as well as digitized archival materials in the Online Education Resources Information Center, or ERIC, of the U.S. Department of Education. Additionally, this article benefited from conversations with two of Cooper's contemporaries, William Hetzer, who served as a project director in the Bureau, and James Rule, who observed Cooper during the audit of the Bureau by the New York State Legislative Commission on Expenditure Review, a bipartisan joint legislative agency responsible for evaluating the quality, efficiency, and effectiveness of New York's executive agencies. Through my research in these collections, and certainly with thanks to all of the archivists and librarians who I had the pleasure of working with along the way, I was able to tell the story of how Cooper understood and utilized television to help serve the educational needs of his day, across New York State and beyond its borders, in libraries and schools at all levels, elementary, secondary, and post-secondary. Following his retirement from the Bureau in 1982, Cooper remained dedicated to the fields of mass communication and education by supporting its next generation of leaders. He became director of the intern program of Worcester State College and a consultant and guest lecturer at numerous colleges and universities. He died in 1999, leaving a legacy worth learning about and from, and studying further, as a chapter in the overlapping histories of mass communication, popular television, education, and public health. I welcome you to read my article about Cooper and be in touch with any questions or thoughts about him and his work at the Bureau. You'll find my contact details below this video, as well as links to episodes of programs produced or co-produced by Bernarr Cooper and his contemporaries. Thank you.